for sure. So stopovers are really cool. I think they're, again, like you said, a super underrated and underdiscovered thing. So different airlines will offer them, some will, some won't. And it essentially allows you to book a trip using your points or miles from point A to point B. But instead of having a layover in a city, it allows you to add what it's called a stopover. So for example, when I did this, I was flying from Melbourne to Istanbul, and instead of just having a layover 2 or 3 hours at the airport, you could add a stopover in Singapore. I believe it was for a week, up to a week. So I did it for 3 or 4 days. And it, so you would take the same flight that you would take if you had the layover, but you just push it back a couple of days, right? So I was still flying at the same time on the Singapore to Istanbul flight, but I just had a few days to explore Singapore, and there was no upcharge for that. So normally, if you wanted to schedule this on yourself and the airline didn't offer a stopover, you would have to book a flight from Melbourne to Singapore and then book a separate flight from Singapore to Istanbul, which then you're paying for two flights. So that ends up being very expensive.